So at this time, Vera will discuss the new strategic plan for the next year, and congratulations. She's it now.
Hello. Thank you very much. Let me first thank you before they will be my presentation. I would like really to thank Gisela, Marilyn, Kirsten, and Marie-Therese that I could join for past 3 years. It was a great honor, and I had the time to learn how the organization is working, and then to ask for this position. And I asked my new colleagues, they are perfect, that they gave me this trust. And I have the great pleasure that most of the colleagues I know in person. They are my friends for a long time. So we've been through a lot of projects. We know each other. We know that we can trust each other. So it's a great honor. And we have beautiful experience. I have it on my USB key in case you haven't found it. We arrived to Budapest already on Sunday. We rent a loft with 9 bedrooms. So we are staying 18 people in one loft. And it's amazing experience because we just don't share the work, but we actually found how funny we are, how we like to spend time, and I think it was really worth, because we have beautiful foundation how to work for next 3 years, because otherwise we work monthly on Zoom, and you just open the Zoom, you work, you close the Zoom. You have no chance to actually know the person. So now we know each other, and we can also be more tolerant, but because we are 11 nations, 11 cultures, 11 different approach to our lives, to horse world, to our therapies. So sometimes it can be very easily to get in some dispute, in some argument. But because we now know each other and we know that we will support each other, we can be much more tolerant, and especially me, I can be much more patient. It's not my strongest part, but I will do it. So if they found it, perfect. So let's wait that they will open the presentation. Thank you. So I would like to just introduce you just a frame for strategic plan. Of course, we just started to work today. There is no strategic plan prepared. We are giving ourselves 6 months to work on it in details and to be really responsible. So let me just, but I prepared for you slides because we were here, there were several round tables. For sure you were part of it, a lot of it. So we collected all the information and made some connecting link that I would like to introduce. So what are the common points from the all round tables? It came out that importance, no, I have to take glasses. My age is getting me. So importance of clear terminology and public understanding. Glossary of search terms suggested creation of a glossary to aid in finding relevant literature and improving search capabilities. These are all points that you were raising during the roundtables, okay? And all these points will take very carefully into consideration building our strategic plan. There is a need for additional training and education. General education request for directories of training and education, online introductory courses, HETI-approved mentors and webinars on specific disabilities and working with them. The other point was promotion and public awareness. The fourth point was to focus on research and resources. research support, need for better access to research database, structured plans for sessions, and open access to the HETI journal. Matrix and hierarchy of evidence. We have a matrix lady who is Harriet. She loves to do it and she will be excellent in it. Providing a hierarchy of evidence and incorporating matrices in research papers. The fifth point was to concentrate on ethics and equine welfare. Equine welfare research dissemination of best practices and ethical guidance, including addressing cultural practices that do not align with the 5 domains through adaptive methods. Participants' welfare, to conduct research of the welfare of participants involved in equine-assisted services. The 6th point arised flexibility of the equine environment. Versatility. The equine environment is recognized for its flexibility in addressing a wide range of client needs. But there is a need for clear justification when selecting this modality for specific clients. And here is some summary of the important notes from the roundtables. The first is for the roundtable of famous speech therapist from US, Beth McCauley, that it rests that inclusion of specific, they call it like from the speech therapist mouth column to be in every Global Gallup. So it will consist of inclusion of specific examples and activities in each Global Gallup to provide education for other EAS professionals. The second was the social license to operate, addressing mixed opinions on racing, promoting transparency in the scope of practice, governance, and risk management. The third note was educational content and supervision, creation of short video masterclasses and webinars, guidance of self-evaluation using the capability maturity model, and providing certificates of completion. So the fourth was engagement and feedback mechanism, conducting surveys to gauge interest in various mediums, such as webinars, workshops, online forums, and national registers. The fifth, collaboration and partnership, collaborate with FEI for training on working with participants with disabilities in sports and explore the activities of the HETI members in sports. The sixth and the last was technological and practical solution, using AI and algorithms to improve research accessibility and developing practical examples for session structures. We will really carefully come back to these points, and we are very happy and grateful for it, because we really cannot think everything what you need. So now are some topics that we definitively will deal with in our strategic plan. The first is the membership, structure, value for you, and the fee. Believe me that most of us, we have our members, and we also pay in January the membership. So we also think about it, if we should pay the 500 euro, and we need to be for us to worth. So we are here with you with it. Yesterday I heard that the membership is expensive or very high for like Asian countries, African countries. It's a topic that we already opened once, and I think we have to get to this topic again to be more accessible for all economic levels. And about the value, it's also about us. It's not only what we get, but also I think it's a prestige. It's an honor to be part of the HETI, and we need to better communicate this value. The visibility and credibility, we will work on it again. We need to be more visible and that more recognizable. Funding options, favorite topic of Marilyn. Now she can sleep quietly, and now it will be some difficult time for Laurence, but she will do it. She already told me that I'm not going anywhere for next 2 years. First, we have to make budget. The information on websites, we would like to restructurize. So from the point, so all the EC members will be asked to look at the websites from the point of the practitioner or member. What as their practitioner in their field they are looking for, and we need to deliver this information. And we would like to connect with you, with members. So we would like, we are already discussing some kind of online Zoom forums, maybe on every 3 months basis. Either there will be topic, or it will be just open that you can raise any question, that you will feel that you are heard, you are supported. And my favorite part, and Selçuk part, we will implement technologies. We love it. And Kirsten will not escape it, I think. So we will try really to use the technologies that if you accept that it's not our enemy, that it's our friend, it can really help us and easier our life. And also we will produce this information for you so you can apply it in your practice. So that's it.